What up, my homies? I actually don't like doing a video like this, but sometimes it's necessary. So I'm going to share a Dr. Pepper Zero with you, and I want you to tell me, was I wrong? Because I might be. I'm one of the few people, I think, that actually kind of steps outside themselves and like, I might have screwed up. I might be a clown. I might be an idiot, or I might be 100% right. So let me tee it up for you. Basically, in Florida, fishing offshore, it's a Friday, and there's a tournament the next day. And a lot of guys out, you know, doing their pre-scouting. I do the same thing. You know, you go and you idle brush piles, you idle shell bars, you look at the stuff that you want to fish the next day. Just kind of, you know, investigate your spots, see if the bait, the fish are set up. Makes perfect sense. I'm set up on a brush pile for about 5 minutes or so. A boat comes about 100 yards or so away, you know, whatever, far enough. And like is on pad, kind of swings around me, goes about 150 yards that way, and starts idling. Cool. I mean, there's a lot of people out. I really don't care, you know. Actually, sometimes I think the boat wake like lights up the fish, like it gets things churned up and it gets things activated. But I'm set up on a brush pile. I'm approximately 30 to 50 feet away from this brush pile because I like kind of cast them past it and then you drag back through it. And spot locked everything. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this boat that was like 150, 200 yards over there, like idling like straight towards the brush pile. I'm like, he's not gonna do that. So I'm fishing it, literally casting to it, and this happens. I'm not in your way, am I? I'm not in your way, am I?
No.
Good, I'm glad. Are you serious, dude? Prepare to be on YouTube, dude.
No?
I can give you the point if you want. Unbelievable.
I'm taking police kids out tomorrow.
Yeah, I know that, dude, but you don't gotta like drive right in front of me. I mean, a little bit of politeness goes a long way. I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm not marking your spot.
I don't care if you're marking it. Like literally I was casting right there and you just drove right in front of me, man. Politeness and common sense, man, goes a long way. Unbelievable. All right, I'm gonna give you a second. Go ahead and record your comments down in the comments box. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? And then I'm gonna tell you what I think. So, yeah, go ahead, right? I don't think I was wrong. I mean, I don't own the lake, and obviously, you know, anybody can fish and idle, I guess, wherever you want. But like the dude clearly saw I was like cast into the brush pile. I think what's worse is he acted like I wasn't even there. And I mean, I'm not even saying he's got to like not drive to the spot. I don't think he should have driven over the brush pile and literally driven over my line. But at the same time, you know, I guess everyone has a different like frame of reference. But the reality is like, all he had to do was be a little polite, you know? Like, he could have done it in, like, 20 minutes when I left the brush pile. Like, he didn't have to do it, like, right away when I'm sitting there. And I'm not saying it screws up the fish, but I think it kind of does. You know, like, when you drive right over the pile, that's why I usually kind of avoid that, or I'll side scan, like, a brush pile or, like, a piece of structure that I'm fishing. But I guess maybe it's a signifier of, I don't know, like, just... I don't know what kind of mentality gets you there when you think you have the right to just do that. You know, I wouldn't do that to somebody. I think that's pretty scummy, and I think the reality is I wouldn't want someone to do that to me, and that's why I wouldn't do that to someone else. It's kind of like that old school adage, you know, like do unto others as you'd want done unto you, or I think it's something like that. But I thought that was just inappropriate. And here's the other deal, too. I'm all about, like, just taking responsibility. Literally, if that dude would have turned around and said, hey, I effed up, dude. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Or even if you said, you know, I didn't see you there, or I made a mistake, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, cool, you took responsibility. I'm good with it. I probably wouldn't be putting up this video because that's fine with me, dude. Like, you do something stupid, apologize, because that's what I would want, you know? If I screw up, which I do a lot, you apologize, you know, you take responsibility and you move forward. But he literally pretended like I wasn't there. And I think what's worse is it's that tournament mentality we've talked about in older videos. He's like, I'm looking for I'm checking out spots for a tournament tomorrow. That's what he said, if you guys couldn't understand in the video. And I'm like, well, is that an excuse or a reason? In my book, that's an excuse, dude. That's not a viable reason to literally just drive over someone's like thing that they're fishing. And it's not mine. Like, it doesn't belong to me. Be the first to admit it for all the trolls that are gonna drop into the comments box. But like, did he really need to do that? Like, a little bit of, as I mentioned in the video, I think that's the perfect frame. A little bit of common sense and a little bit of politeness go a long way. I don't care if it's fishing, daily life, ordering food at a restaurant, like whatever, dude. Like a little bit of common respect, decency in that, you'd be amazed how much happier everyone around you, including yourself, is. So thank you for enjoying this Dr. Pepper with me and letting me vent a little bit, because it's not the end of the world, but I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little frustrated. Like, that stuff doesn't need to happen. That kind of puts like a chink in your day, and like it's not necessary, dude. But I'm curious to hear, did I overreact? Was I the a-hole? Was I the sort of instigator? Was I the problem in this? Was it 50-50 either way? Or is this just kind of the new mentality that we have to accept when we're out on the water, especially fishing with offshore stuff with all the new electronics and stuff we got? Is this just the new status quo? I'm kind of curious about your perspective and the experiences you've had. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit like and too much Dr. Pepper. Hit like and subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, I can handle criticism. Like, I'm totally open to it. Hit dislike and definitely drop your comments down in the comments box. Let me know if I'm a douche tool. I don't really care. I'm interested in your feedback, in contrast to other people. I'm sure a lot of people tell you they might be interested, but they really don't care. But I really want to know what you guys think. Drop it down in the comments box. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you back out on the water.